Hey, what's up guys? So today I'm going to be working on hood latches. Just real quick, I'm not going to film everything, so I'm just going to give you guys a heads up of what I'm going to do. First, I'm going to take off the bumper, take out the lights because I'm mounting the bolt right there. I got to widen this hole, make it bigger. Same thing on the other side. The bolt has to be shorter because it will hit the light right between there, so it only has to be about an inch, and then an extra, probably an inch for the hood. Put one on each side, and then drill the holes for the hood, which is the scary part, and then put the latches in. That's it. Okay guys, so I removed the light. I went under here. I cut the bolt using a skill saw, and then I grinded it down with a grinder I had over here just to make it smooth on the ends. Put bolt, cut the bump stop here, put the nut on, the washer, did the same thing on the bottom, washer, nut. I'm gonna close the hood now, see where it lies on it, then mark that spot with some tape on top, and a marker or whatever, and then I'll drill my holes. Hey guys, here's a little tip. Just put a little paint on your finger here and put it on the top of the, what do you call that? The hood latch nut or bolt, and then do the same with the other one. Now close your hood and those marks will show on the hood there, and then you'll be able to see where you need to drill your holes.
What a decision to have to make. Nobody knows that the secret's mine, but that's my burden to take. There are things that would change, but I just don't have the power. No.
Okay, so I got my holes drilled, and they line up perfectly, so good fit. I'm happy with that. Glad I didn't screw it up like the fenders. Now the next thing to do is to cut out the even more terrifying hole, which will be this one, and you gotta mark it just right so that this part right here goes right over where you want it to go. I'm gonna try and match the angle of this and try and go flush with that. So basically all this is just holding it here, making sure you got it in the right spot, draw a marker around it or something. And then people are gonna probably hate me for doing this, but I think I'm gonna have to use my jigsaw, make a couple pilot holes because I don't know what else I have. I wish I had a Dremel. Yeah, that's probably a tool I should have bought, but I'll just put some tape over and try and do a real clean cut. Probably won't use the jigsaw actually because it's gonna vibrate and probably do some damage scratching. So yeah, I'll just drill it out with like holes, make a round hole. All right, guys. Okay, so what I did here, guys, is I opened up the latch. I looked down so that I can. Let me try and get a view on this, so I can see the hole right in there where the bolt is on the bottom, and I just held it in place with some tape, make sure it's parallel to that line that I wanted, and I went around the side and just drew the Sharpie marker. Now that I take this off, there's my mark, and the next thing I gotta do is just drill that out. So here's my first hole. I did that hole with jigsaw, mainly the drill here. A lot of the skill saw actually, and a file, a couple files. Then I got my hood latch, which is a nice snug fit. There you go. Now all I gotta do is drill the holes for the screws. Come on the other side and clear out this mess right here so that I can actually see the holes. Hey guys, so I got this all done now, at least on this side of the car. What I ended up doing is drilling the hole all the way back on this brace almost to here. There's just enough space there. And I did it so this way I can adjust, so I can slide it around and get it in the right spot. Because a lot of times when you're trying to match it up to that hole, it's got to be perfect. It's just got to come out in little slots, so I need a little wiggle room, and that helped. The brace is still strong and everything, it's still rigid. The only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get a bigger washer at Home Depot so it covers that more. As well as I got to cut the bolt a little bit shorter down here, just so it's flush with this bracket and it won't interfere with my headlight. Then I'm going to come up here, and in here I just got to go on the other side and drill the holes through, and then come on the other side in here and put the bolts on. And I might just cut away a little bit more just to make it easier to put the bolts on. Hey guys, I just want to show you another tip. As I'm installing the hood latch, I decided to make one of these out of plexiglass. I don't know if you can see that. What it is basically just a big washer. So when you put your hood latch through, and you come on the other side and it goes into the hole, as you got that in there, you're gonna drill your holes for the screws and whatnot, but they're really close to the edge, and you don't want it to crack your carbon fiber. So what you do is you put this washer in, or whatever you want to call it, okay, on the inside there. And now when you put the screws through this side over there, it's gonna put the pressure on this plastic plexiglass instead of on your carbon fiber hood, so it's not gonna, you know, crack your hood or anything. It's gonna distribute the weight a little better, or I should say the pressure a little bit better. I got this idea from Password JDM because they do make them, but they're about $30, whereas a sheet of plexiglass, sorry guys, a sheet of plexiglass is only about $5, I think I paid. I actually had a sheet of this laying around in the garage, so it didn't cost me anything. Just a really good idea to not only prevent damage to your carbon fiber hood, but also to have more space to drill your holes and you know, distribute that pressure better. Alright guys, so that's just a quick tip. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up, and then I'll show you what I did. Just to get a basic idea, goes right down in there, close your hood all the way, and then just close the pin right through. Alright guys, that's it. Okay guys, so I'm done with the hood latches. They fit pretty well. It's kind of hard trying to get the angle of the bolt to, you know, be right to match up with this, but a little bit of bending and you can do that. Again, I use the washers, the plastic washers, to basically sandwich the carbon fiber hood between the latch and the bolt. I felt like that definitely helped. I made sure I matched it up perfectly. That really would have bothered me if one of these was a little bit off than the other. As far as finished product, the best advice I can give you is don't buy these piece of crap stuff from Japan. Nothing against Japan, I love Japan. Just don't buy these crap. Just don't buy this crap. Get the real ones from Aerocatch. Just because the inside components of these is like a little flimsy, and not to say that it's unsafe, it's definitely all bolted down and everything. It's just, it doesn't slide as well as far as the pin going in and out. And I'm guaranteeing you that the Aerocatch ones, I bet they're better. So I'll be picking up a pair of those and swapping them out later. Anyways, there you go. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, just ask me below.